Whenever any company pays cash or otherwise as a reward to its shareholders, then it is termed as dividend. Do you want to know provisions related to declaration of dividend? If yes, then do check out the full video. This is Lina and today I'm going to discuss about provisions related to declaration and payment of dividend under Chapter 6 of the Companies Act 2013. Dividend is first recommended by Board of Directors and then declared by the shareholders by passing ordinary resolution in annual general meeting. Remember friends, shareholders cannot declare dividend in excess of the rate recommended by Board of Directors. Now, what are the steps need to be followed once the dividend gets declared? Once dividend is declared, it should be deposited within 5 days to a separate scheduled bank account and should be paid to the shareholders within 30 days from the date of declaration. Failing which, director will be liable to pay fine of ₹1,000 per day and imprisonment up to 2 years, and company shall be liable to pay dividend with simple interest at the rate of 18% per annum. On the expiry of 30 days, if there is any unclaimed dividend, then it should be transferred to unclaimed dividend account within 7 days. Failing which, simple interest at the rate of 12% per annum gets attracted. Once the amount gets transferred to unclaimed dividend account, then details of the unclaimed dividend amount along with the shareholder's name, last known address should be published in companies and CG's website within 90 days. Amount present in unclaimed dividend account after expiry of 7 years should be transferred to Investor Education and Protection Fund within 30 days, and after deposition into a IEPF, company shall file IEPF 1 to IEPF authority within 30 days. Here are some important points to be noted. Number 1. Dividend distribution to equity shareholder is not compulsory. Number 2. Dividend once declared cannot be revoked. Except in the case of outbreak of war or killing tax burden, it can be revoked by passing ordinary resolution in general meeting. Number 3. All the provisions in the above chart are same in the case of interim dividend, except the fact that the interim dividend is both recommended and declared by Board of Directors at board meeting. Number 4. Company whose paid up share capital is 100% owned by government or by any other government company are exempt to deposit dividend amount into escrow account within 5 days. Now we will learn some basic difference between final dividend and interim dividend. Number 1. If dividend is declared on annual general meeting, then it is termed as final dividend. Final dividend can be given either out of PL account or through free reserve, but after satisfying some condition. Number 2. If dividend is declared after the end of the financial year but before annual general meeting, then it is termed as interim dividend. Interim dividend can be given either out of accumulated PL or through current year profit. Number 3. If dividend is declared during the financial year, then it is termed as interim dividend. It can be paid either out of accumulated profit or through profit from the beginning of the financial year till the end of the quarter, immediately preceding the quarter in which interim dividend is declared. Now, this seems to be a little difficult. I'm going to explain you with an example. Let us take the financial year 1920. Suppose the interim dividend is declared on 1st December 2019, which falls in third quarter of the current financial year. Then preceding quarter's profit can be used for distributing interim dividend, that is the profit of the first quarter and the second quarter. Example number 2. Suppose the interim dividend is declared on 1st Feb 2020, which falls in fourth quarter. Then preceding quarter's profit, that is the profit of the first quarter, second quarter and third quarter, can be used for distributing interim dividend. Suppose the interim dividend is declared on 1st June 2019, which falls on first quarter. Here there is no preceding quarter during the same financial year. So in this case, interim dividend can be given only out of accumulated P&L account. Now let's talk about what are the conditions to be satisfied for paying final dividend through free reserve in case of inadequacy of profit. Number 1. Dividend rate cannot exceed the average dividend rate of immediately preceding 3 financial year. Number 2. Maximum amount that can be withdrawn is 1/10 of total paid up share capital plus free reserve. Amounts withdrawn must first be used to set off current year losses. Number 3. The balance in reserve after withdrawal should not fall below 15% of paid up share capital. Let's take the financial year 1920 and following are the previous year dividend rate. At the end of the financial year, paid up share capital balance was 120 lakhs, free reserve balance was 80 lakhs, there was a loss of 4 lakhs. Now, as per the first condition, maximum dividend rate is 12%, which is average rate of the immediately preceding 3 financial year, which comes to 14.4 lakhs. Now, as per second condition, maximum amount that can be withdrawn is 1/10 of paid up share capital plus free reserve after setting off the current year losses, which comes to 16 lakhs. As per the third condition, balance of reserve should not fall below 15% of total paid up share capital, that is 18 lakhs. So, amount which can be withdrawn from free reserve is 58 lakhs. Therefore, maximum dividend to be given out of free reserve will be lowest of the above three figures, that is 14.4 lakhs. Now the question is, interim dividend can be paid in case of loss just like final dividend? The answer is yes. As we have studied, the source of interim dividend are accumulated P&L and current year profit. But in this case, there is no profit in the current year. Here it can be paid only out of accumulated P&L account, but by satisfying first condition, which is dividend rate cannot exceed the average dividend rate of immediately preceding 3 financial year. Thank you. How do you find my video? Comment below and let me know your valuable suggestion. And please subscribe my channel.